Hello, everyone. Welcome to Swiss Mix TXT this week. My name is Amadeus46 Art. I'm going to be handling the back end tonight. Jamkeyske is sick, so well wishes to her. But I'll be handling the bracket, so I'll leave everything up to my commentators. You guys introduce yourselves and we can get moving.
Hello, my name is Sammy, and with me is Lazy, and they finally brought us back together. They tried their best to silence us.
That's true. I mean, like, Akai was like, I really hate the way Lazy talks, so I'm just gonna make sure we never have him on again. But the good thing is, Akai is not around right now, so.
Akai was like, I really hate how good the commentary is between Sammy and Lazy, so we're never gonna happen.
Yeah, Akai was like super jealous of our synergy.
Yeah, understandable, but we got this one coming up. Bridge versus Learn. We started off strong. This is a good game to start.
Yes. Did they play in only mids this week?
Why did I unmute the stream and just hear my name like 12 times? Nothing else.
Nothing happened. It's okay.
And that Akai person, ooh, we got the Optimus though.
Yeah, nice knockdown. Has a lot of meter to work with as well.
Ooh.
Not gonna spend any of it here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what about a nice super active fireball for you to run into?
Oh, tried the backdash. Backdashing against Soul Gunflame YRC in the corner. Maybe not the best idea.
In general, man. Just
Yeah,
like the Soul players are so good at confirming air hits.
Yeah. Like there's some characters that you're not allowed to backdash against in the corner, and Soul's one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Alright, get him bursting this. Trying to get something started. Stance YRC, 5H, God footsie button, anti-air button, whatever you need to do it with.
Dude, the patience
Ooh.
though. Up back glide is the best whip punish tool in the game. It's the best whip punish tool in the game.
Might be right. Pressure in the corner here.
I want to add a little bit of insight to this match. Learn just retweeted and liked one of my drawings on Blue Sky right before starting this match. That's where his head's at right now.
What is it? What was it a drawing of?
My OC, so nothing Guilty Gear related.
Oh, okay. So like he's thinking of what, like big chests right now? Is that what you're saying?
No, nothing like that. He's thinking of getting air throwed right now.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no,
Yep,
did not
you know
move
what?
in time.
okay. Why not DP? Just don't get punished, right?
Yeah, it is quite odd for any of like the non-normal moving characters, but you have to like plan for it ahead of time if you're trying to bait a DP.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ooh, yeah,
Why are you
easy confirm.
backdashing? Why are you backdashing? You think you can leave? You think you can just leave? Okay, well, they did leave. They have left. Now the tables have turned.
Yeah, 50% on Learn though. Doesn't get the knockdown that they wanted. Bridge bursting, tried to take some sort of momentum here, but now back in the corner.
And that's it, yeah. So I like the idea of the gold burst because there was no other way for them to stop the glide, right? Their only option was like gold burst or just counter hit and die, right? And it was a good attempt, but unfortunately Soul has the luxury of just like waiting to see if the counter hit actually hits, if the gunflame actually hits or not. So but you have to try things like that. That was just it was just good situational awareness. Didn't get them in the game, but they're thinking.
Yeah. I like establishing that you will backdash because it does limit your options to a degree, but at the same time, we need to like understand that Soul is especially adept at dealing with backdash as a character.
Oh, the super jump ID, yeah.
Nice.
No
we got
crit
these.
arrow, yeah.
Ooh.
That's a lot of stun too. It's a lot of stun.
Oh yeah.
Bridge needs to be careful. Okay.
It
I
doesn't
think
care.
they're safe.
Keep
I think they're
swinging.
safe. I think they're safe. I think they're safe now though.
After all of this, yeah, but Learn's got a lot of meter here, so yeah, just keep wire seeing for pressure here. Bridge finds a swoop in and earns a dead angle for it.
Ooh, yeah, missed the air normal on the way down, letting Bridge throw them out. And ooh.
Yeah, this is tough. Ooh,
Oh,
fight to
it's
5D!
over. It's over.
Boom. Yep. Very
5D,
nice.
it can happen to you. It can happen to anyone. And yeah, that was a pretty clutch round though. That, by all accounts, they should be dead. But
Yeah, maybe Learn a little bit too aggressive with the meter because he did spend all 100% trying to find a single hit and didn't get anything.
Yeah, I think like the gunflame YRCs were fine. It was a dead angle, I think, that really killed their momentum.
Oh,
After-
no. Nice.
Time to guess.
All right, Bridge adapted well now. Has not backdashed since the first game. Oh God. Ooh!
Okay. You know, that gives Bridge a chance, you know, because... Okay, never mind.
Oh, no. Doesn't get a chance to use the 50% either.
Yeah, but there was some real danger in going for that burst bait and not getting
Yeah.
it, right? There was
Very
some
much
really
so.
real danger there. And already some early excitement for Bridge.
Oh, no. Yeah, that Fafnir chunk from the stance got taken out, but not so bad. Has the excitement. Oh!
I mean, okay, into the corner, sure.
It could have been worse. It definitely could have been a lot of damage.
Okay.
But
Gets away with the backdash for doing the burst save combo, but drops it.
got a scratch in there, though, so excitement's still up.
Learn really wants this burst, huh? I hope he doesn't regret it. I hope he doesn't regret it. That's all I'm gonna say.
There's a
Right
chance here.
now-
This is a really scary situation, actually, with all the excitement up. Oh, excitement's deteriorated now. 5D or 2D, finding a hit. Little stagger pressure here, opening up Bridge, but not for a knockdown just yet. No YRC!
Oh.
I don't know if it got stuck or like,
I'm honestly not sure what happened.
did they want to do it into super?
I
'Cause they did have
think it is.
50%.
I think it. I don't know. I feel like they're usually pretty consistent with their stance for ICs. I think they just thought that they could get away with it, you know, because they wanted that 50 meter. I mean,
The greediness does make sense because they have shown it before. They will, you know, that maybe they'll hope that
yeah.
for a second they get another frame of freedom, and then Learn gets to, you know, spend Bridge gets to spend the 50% on something
Anyway,
else.
yeah, Learn was running some really good pressure, but anyway, Jigs
Oh,
versus
boy.
Kuomoko. I think Kuomoko, one of the Xrdians, right?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Boxing match.
Yeah, I think he's one of the Texas people, and
Kuomoko is Texas, yes.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
So we get to see them experience Jigs, right?
In the mirror.
You know? Yeah, in the mirror, no less. Yeah, and no burst. It's the Jig zone. It's okay. Never mind. I was wrong. It was not the Jig zone.
Chance for sure. Oh no, that could have been it. Okay, there it is.
I was right the entire time. It was the Jig zone. You know, I said it wasn't just to mix people up, but you know,
It's always the Jig zone.
always the Jig zone, and it remains the Jig zone. There's still no burst coming back.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice reversal throw.
yeah. Kuomoko getting really lucky with those because normally you don't mash throw as a layer 1 against Leo, right?
Yes, yes.
But getting away with it, you know.
Oh,
Yep, Jigs wins the back turn footsies war, and once again, this is the Jigs classic, right? You know. But Kuomoko gets in. All right.
yeah, has the meter as well. Yeah, you want to spend it. Oh no, not quite.
Not mid screen. Not mid screen. Maybe now. Maybe now.
At some point, please.
Oh, I think that was a messed up. I think that was a flash kick. I think that was a flash kick.
No. All right, it's fine. It's fine. The
That
threat
was-
of the super at all times.
That neutral jump was definitely a flash kick. I swear.
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Oh, it goes for it again.
Yeah. Yeah. The reset. That was reset. It was a reset.
That was the
right?
reset. Oh. Okay,
Oh,
yeah. Oh my god. Nice. Just goes for a simple knockdown here.
Yeah, and okay, Jigs doesn't have those, unfortunately. He has these though. All right, well, I think I don't know how much experience Kuomoko has in the mirror. I'm sure he's probably played Cade before, but Jigs will definitely leverage a lot of these knowledge checks, and you know we need to see him. I need to see some throws on the cross up. You know.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Oh no.
This is the most reserved you've ever seen Leo players play, and it's because they're both in back turn at mid
Yeah,
screen.
like you know, Jigs has two modes. You know, either he's doing all these resets and all these cross-ups on you, or he's standing at full screen and he's sitting in stance. Right?
Yeah.
Those are his two modes. And you know, he's in Jigs mode now, until he gets flash kicked.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do like the flash kick.
Yeah.
50% behind it. The only reasonable scare is parry there.
Yeah. And like, in back turn, Leo has to backdash or like parry it, right?
Yeah.
He has to sort of commit if he wants to bait it, basically.
Yeah, and we kind of seen that. We've seen that we're playing kind of on layer 2 here already, right? So it's these things can definitely go beyond, just flash kicking with 50%.
Yeah, too close for the flash kick. It's too big.
There it is.
Yeah.
Tried to return the favor, gonna add the super at the end, tried to carry to the corner, but was a little bit too far for the combo.
No burst from Kuomoko. You're about to die, my friend.
Nice. Yeah, gets the dead angle out. No kill though, just yet, but after the unblockable, we'll finish it off. That's Jigs moving on.
Yeah, I guess Kuomoko was probably overthinking, like, what if it gets baited? Who cares if it gets baited? Just live. Just try to live, right?
It's kind of fun in the mirror to establish the fact that you do know how to play, like layer 1, layer 2. But at the same time, you do need to establish it and then continue to play along it. And I think that like we saw some flash kicks that sort of established the fact that I do know how this game and pressure is supposed to be played. Like if you're a Leo looking at another Leo in back turn with 50% on your flash kick, you assume that they're going to wake up parry because or Oki parry because that flash kick seems very obvious.
Exactly, yeah.
So, I mean, but then you have to continue to play on to it. And I think that was the tough part.
Yeah. And especially against someone like Jigs, who like, if you're not familiar with Jigs' playstyle, trying to figure it out in a 1-2 setting can be very difficult.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, he doesn't, like, Leo players don't do the things he does. Leo players are not trying to, like, constantly, like, do these cross-up resets.
Leo, as a character, is pretty susceptible to be very different from player to player, I think. So, that could be kind of tough, especially when, if you're in Texas, you have a slew of other Leo players to learn from.
Anyway, next up we're gonna have Care Blair versus Citrix. I feel like we've seen Care Blair in here before. I forgot what character she plays though. But Citrix, they're a Johnny player. I've heard a lot of stories from bears about their ice cream adventures. Listen, like
what about it? What about the ice cream adventures? I regale me.
I mean, like they're just experimenting with new flavors. I mean, it's nothing really cursed. I don't think it was just like they're in the lab. They're trying to cook up new flavors. That's
they're making their own ice cream?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like NorCal has like both Citrix and Pedro just like cooking food for them and bringing food, and it's like what the hell?
NorCal has a bunch of people who just cook for everybody else.
Yeah,
that's the
like
only
Citrix,
thing I'm jealous about.
Like Citrix brings stuff. Like Joy makes his smoothies. Bears brings his.
Excuse me, pinecone flavor.
Pinecone flavor. Okay, no, no. You can like it's like the young pine cones, right? When they're still green. Like
what the fuck does
I'll
that
be
taste
honest.
like?
I haven't eaten regular pine cones, so
That's
I won't know
what I'm
what the
saying.
difference is.
I don't know. What the fuck does a pine cone taste like?
I mean, like it's like earthy. I would assume it'd be like earthy, right? I'm not the like I don't know. You can like.
I assume it tastes like gin.
You can have like.
Gin tastes like pine.
You can make like candied pine cones. Like I'm sure that's the thing.
I suppose.
Anyway, so it looks like Care Blair will be playing May. Ooh, nice. That 5k going right under the coin. And nice confirm off the air-to-air JH. That has so much hit stun.
Yeah, good situation, but first mix didn't work out. Gonna immediately get the burst out of it. Trade and gets the pickup!
I'm so sick. Alright. Okay. And he's stuck in the corner now. Oh, and the level 2, and no burst. Level 3? Nope, he just wants that play.
Oh, didn't even get the Y out. It's Y out either. They're gonna do it the second time. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, gonna get one more. Has 50%.
Ooh, I wonder what Careplayer was trying.
Yeah, I mean, some sort of wake up option with 50%. There's a, but Maibe got stuck in the YRC.
Probably. Well, round 1 goes to Citrix. Yeah, and those level 1 misfinders, like you can set up those dolphins, but that sword is just gonna cut straight through them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oof. Oh no, gonna miss the combo. Still has a healthy life lead, all the meter in the world.
Still though. Careplayer? Working on something. Okay. Dolphin helps him out, but
Yeah.
look at all that meter on Citrix too, right?
Yeah, and I think at this point, with like no meter on May's side, just gonna press their advantage. Yeah, continue moving forward. Oh my god, that was the last active frame.
Well, does Careplayer know the May set play? We might not. Yeah, we won't see it this game. But May does have some pretty nasty offense. We just need to see the.
Oh yeah.
Good Lord, Johnny just hit
first.
fucking
So
VCL.
Yeah. Unfortunately, really hard to interact with Johnny. Citrix is doing a pretty good job of just like putting out hitboxes, right?
Yes.
And
Yeah, I need to just find their way in here. Doesn't get the knockdown that they want. I think that was the biggest problem here. Citrix gonna get a good confirm. 50% already on deck. Doesn't get the knockdown, but still great positioning here.
Yeah. And it's so messed up. Every time May does a dolphin, sometimes she's a little too far to be like to put a normal in her face.
Yeah.
Johnny presses flash slash. No problem solved. Yeah, just wants to keep the momentum, and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, Citrix with the consistent amount of more meter than his opponent makes him feel like he has the ability to spend on these YRCs and dead angles.
Yeah. The nice thing about Johnny is that he doesn't really need to spend meter to win neutral, right? So
right.
If he really wants to just stockpile it all for just like the defense and like set play, then that's fine.
Yeah, especially considering I think Citrix is feeling pretty comfortable in this like far S5H range.
Yeah, and just like slightly walks under the IED that's too far, and it's set play time.
Yeah. One more time.
And we're level 3 as well. Okay. Time to
Yeah, I
guess.
was wondering, maybe could have set up for Bacchus, but didn't want to bother with Burst on the deck.
Yeah, lucky break for Careplayer.
Oof.
Never mind. It's not lucky anymore. It's not lucky anymore. You're in danger.
Yeah, gonna get the burst.
But
Citrix is
there's
fine with
no
that.
danger. Yeah.
Ooh, nice pickup. Very nice, and that'll be it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just neutral YRC as Johnny is very, very strong because you have all these like large buttons and you have like fast, long-reaching moves like Mistfinder. You really can like just pause the screen and just like point and click where you want to put a hitbox. And yeah, pretty easy to.
So slight update on stream matches right now. So the next match I had prepared for stream was going to be SBZ versus Espada. However, Espada is busy taking care of some work things, so we'll give Espada a little bit more time here, just because we still do have matches coming in for the rest of this round. But if the round does fill up, we'll have to just give SBZ the win and move on to the next round. So a little bit of downtime here. Please understand. Y'all can yap and do what you need to do. Talk about how Swiss bracket works and such. So
yeah, so
You play more games.
Yeah, when you enter a Swiss bracket, you play one person, and then if you beat that person, you play another person, and then if you lose to that person, you play a different person. And now you may think, isn't this the same as a normal double elimination bracket? And you'd be wrong, because if you lose a second time, you get to play a new person. Right?
I'm so glad I asked you to explain the Swiss bracket. This was entertaining.
Okay, but like, was anything I said
Chris
wrong?
who ass explanation of a
What do you
Swiss
mean,
bracket.
Chris? What are you talking about, Chris who asked? What are you talking about? My explanation was very easily understood by a theoretical person who would not know what a Swiss bracket is.
Gork, is
Why
this
are
real?
you people hating? Why are you Gork? Oh my
Gork, is
God.
this true?
Gork, at Gork, at Gork. What's
At
Swiss?
Gork.
And then like Gork, Swiss is a type of cheese, and like no, shut up, dude.
I've gotten confirmation that Espada has wrapped up their work thing and is on the way.
All right, sounds good. More May.
Yeah, more May. So
More
we
May,
had 2
and
Mays this
then-
round.
And we'll have Kai as well.
Have you seen that one
Yeah.
fucking post about someone asking if an actor was in the movie Heat?
Anne
God.
Hathaway is- I'm not gonna say it out loud.
You can't say that on stream. Yeah, we're not allowed. If you know, you know.
All right. Well,
All right, SBZ has come to life.
yes, SBZ is Spada. So Kai versus Mei. So normally we think of Mei as a character who jumps around with impunity, but Kai has access to 2 very good anti-air buttons.
Yes.
So and,
Yeah.
and an air throw, and he can air throw as well. That's 3.
I don't know. I haven't. This matchup wasn't very much played in sort of Xrd's like main game stay because there weren't a ton of Mei players. But at least previously,
Well, you didn't see this matchup unless you lived in Chicago, because there was Blood Wolf and Kizzer.
right. But the one thing that I will mention from playing this matchup in other games, which is pretty similar, is you press all of your anti-airs twice.
Yes.
They are susceptible to getting clashed.
Yes. Either
Oh,
that,
is that
or
the
wait.
knockdown?
I think it was supposed to be, but it's a little too high, unfortunately.
That's
Well,
really interesting.
Spada doesn't have a burst, and SBZ slowly closing the distance, but
Yeah.
okay.
Gonna burst for the round. Has the life lead and the meter's pretty equal, so not so bad. Finds a 6P, but a little bit too far. But we'll fix all of our problems with
Crazy.
Sun Edge YRC.
Yeah, Stun Edge YRC also anti-airs. That's insane.
That's
Four
crazy.
anti-airs. 4 anti-airs. 4 anti-airs.
I mean,
Mangrove.
honestly, it's harder to find buttons that don't anti-air.
I mean, true. Anything can be an anti-air if you really think about it,
That's true.
you know? Alright,
no.
well, that play time. Ooh.
Yeah. I mentioned
Yeah.
to Lazy before that, or Lazy mentioned before that, yeah, May pressure in the corner very, very strong.
And SPZ should be extremely dead, yes.
Yeah.
Alright, and unfortunately, Espada did such a good job that round that his burst isn't coming back yet. So, hopefully that doesn't come up, but already a good start from SPZ. Great anti-air.
Oh, no.
That's good. That's a good trade.
Yeah, especially these little hits, or sorry, these big hits are adding a lot of burst to Espada. So
And yeah, aggressive burst from SPZ. Wants to keep up the momentum.
yeah, while Espada doesn't have burst still, right? That's not a bad idea. Oh my god, the full charge. Oh, no combo. Yeah,
Okay.
a
Well,
setup
well-
for the insane.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wow. It's okay. Uh huh.
Oh my god.
To the opposite corner.
Why am I in the corner?
Ooh,
Nice
what an
air
air go. Where's the dead angle? Is it coming? No, it's gonna be a PRC.
Oh, the delay on the
He was
burst.
right. He was almost right. He was almost right, but now he's in trouble. I mean, that's what he gets for doing Greed Sever into Max Charge Blitz, bro. What the hell?
Yeah, that's insane.
That was. I mean, it did work. It did work. I do have to give SBZ props for that. But Espada still takes the first game.
Yeah, I think SPC was playing for the window that Espada had without burst, and it kind of ran out of time at some point, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. Great IBs from Espada.
Hmm?
But okay, there's a 60.
Oh, no! Don't burst up there.
Yeah. Right?
Oh.
The anti-airs are working. The anti-airs are working.
Oh,
Got past the fireball. Yeah, forces a burst from Espada, but I mean from SPZ.
oh my god! Neither of them pressed a button.
That
that
is
was-
pretty. That is pretty insane. Espada didn't get hit by the seal. Right, still a lot of meter.
Oh yeah, counter hit jump S. That's a full combo. Very nice confirm.
Great adjustment from SPC to account for weight and the height of Mei. All right. Espada really tried his best to be hard to catch, but you know,
Yeah.
if you decide to go in and Kai presses his anti-air button, you get hit. Okay.
Didn't want to risk the stun edge confirm. I don't think. Oh, there it is. Nice
What an
backdash.
And look at all that meter on SBZ.
There you go. This is what I like to see. This is what SBC was missing. Consistent knockdowns. Oh, a little too early on the 2H.
It's not over. It's not over. It's not over.
Oh, no.
It's not over.
May damage is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah.
Wow, still got a knockdown off that. That's crazy.
Of course, it's always 3K Red RC. It's always 3K Red RC.
Yeah,
always.
That's May's Stun Dipper RC. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, Espada's like, I want to do it too. I want to do it too. No, you.
Espada, you deserve to lose that match.
SBC did the Green Sever into Blitz. He lost. Espada did the run up full charge Blitz. He lost. So now we have one more game.
All right, so whoever does the next full charge blitz, you know, we already know they're gonna lose, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't really watching, but I hear the charge blitz noise, and I look over and see Kaikisuke knocked on his ass, and I'm just like, fuck you.
Yeah. All right. Keep it simple. Yeah, gets the burst at the guaranteed point. Yeah.
Oh.
I will say the nice thing about Mei in this matchup is that as long as if you leverage your movement correctly, like you can sort of bait Kai anti-airs, right? And,
Yes.
And that's what's been giving SPZ a lot of trouble, right? Like Aspire's like, nope, I'm gonna neutral jump, nope, I'm gonna jump back, and Aspire's like, wait, I want to fall into my 2H, please.
Yeah, especially playing against Mei for a lot of characters, sometimes anti-airing her is more trouble than it's worth.
Okay, that wasn't full charge though. That wasn't full charge. So SPC
No, it wasn't.
still got it. SPC still got it. SPC still got it, right?
It is tough, but once they get those knockdowns, yeah, it's tough once you trying to not take any damage from Mei. Very difficult.
Right. Yeah, like the way Espada is playing too, just maximizing annoyance, like not playing too committal, right? Just wants to be as irritating as possible and force SPZ into an overcommitment.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Gets a 6P. No knockdown yet.
This is a Bari 6K.
Oh my!
Espada, please.
Oh, crouching confirm. Very nice. Held the blitz.
That also wasn't max charge. That also wasn't max charge.
It wasn't max charge. Oh.
This won't be a knockdown either, right?
Ooh. No, but maximize the damage out of the situation. That's good. Oh, no.
Yeah, you can't burst that. You can't burst that string, and all of a sudden the tables have turned now. I mean, you have so... Oh, wait, he gets out. He gets out, not a knockdown. Avoid the air throw.
Oh, one more. Oh, no. Yeah.
Yeah, and, like, as you can see, like, Espada not making it, like, making anti-airing him an easy job. Like, he did get anti-aired a lot, but, you know, just mixing up double jumps, mixing up jump directions, you know.
Yeah.
SPZ was starting to doubt, like, is my anti-air actually going to work if I press it? And then by the time he actually made the decision, it was too late.
You have to, like, make that decision. You basically are making a read on the fly and hedging bets when you're trying to anti-air Mei.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's better to, like, just straight up DP her, but at the same time, if you DP too early, then she might be holding block on the way down if she didn't like already commit to jump 2H or something.
Right.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough for sure.
Sometimes you also just have to run away too, right? But
yes.
Yeah. I think it's really easy when like a character is jumping at you and you look at them, it's like, oh god, they're jumping at me, and it's like, no, you have the entire floor. You have the entire floor that you can use now. But...
Yeah. So at least in the matchups that I have played, the two ways that you deal with Mei are, if you don't want to guess, I mean, is you jump with her or you run away in the opposite direction. Yeah. Yeah. So that's how I play it with Faust, is that you just like, you jump with her and like, and the same thing with Ino actually, because I have jump punch. I've been trying to like jump with Mei and she air dashes at me, then like, cool. I just jump punch her. If she doesn't, then we both land. And her forward momentum on her jump isn't so much that you like have to worry about her like slowly gaining range on you, right? Because nine jump on her, like jump forward, doesn't get her very far.
Right. All right. So we're setting the stage for our next round of matches. It looks like first is going to be Mars, the Mars Bars versus Fresh Pork Bun.
When's the last time you've had a Mars bar?
I've never
What
once had a
candy
Mars
bars
bar.
does Mars make again? Is there an
Mar-
actual candy bar
There's
called
a
the
Mars bar. Yeah.
There is, yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
Mars.
It's made by, but like Mars the company, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, of course.
Okay.
But there is a Mars bar, and they still do exist.
Okay.
I think they have to.
Mars,
have
commonly
never
known
once
as Mars
had.
Bar, is the name of two varieties of chocolate bar produced by Mars Incorporated. First manufactured in 1932 in England. Bar consisted of caramel and nougat coated with milk chocolate.
Yeah, so I've had Mars candy, but not like an actual Mars bar before. That I have not had.
A
Now
different
it's-
Mars bar was produced in the United States with nougat and toasted almonds covered in milk chocolate. This was discontinued in 2002 and then revived in a slightly different form the following year under the name Snickers Almond.
You can start, right?
No, we need to
Yeah,
talk
I
about
wouldn't-
this Mars bar.
Yeah, I'm reading the Wikipedia page right now, so if you guys want to distract me, go for it.
Wait, we have a battle of two NKO graduates. It's Mars versus Pork Bun.
The Mars bar was relaunched in January 2010 exclusively through Walmart stores, but discontinued in 2011. Thank you for not playing on the stage.
Thank God.
Kind of a, yeah, good.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I cannot watch that stage without wanting to vomit.
That was immediate. That was like an immediate pause. Return to lobby. Don't tell me Mars is on random stage. Is he on random stage?
Oh, probably, but yeah.
I mean, I guess the chances of getting Edinburgh are not super large. Anyway.
Oh.
2016. Oh wait, hold on, they're playing.
Yeah. So anyway, this is a matchup I think most people would say is Alfeld favored, but Mars, again, like he won NKO, and the question is always like, how familiar are you really against fighting Potemkin, right?
Yeah, and there's also different levels of Potemkin as well, in terms of aggression. So you have to play against that specifically as well.
I feel like a lot of people, like, they see Potemkin and just like, oh, like, I just don't have to go anywhere near him, right? And that's not really what I would suggest most of the time. Like, unless you're playing like Dizzy or Milia, sure, you can run away from him pretty freely. But on everyone else, I think Potemkin can sort of like walk you down, right?
Yeah.
Until you get to the corner. So
This is a character you have to constantly play defense on, and it's also extends to full screen.
yeah, and already like Mars is looking super dominant right now.
Yep.
Going for the stun combo, gets it. Yep, and no opportunity for Pork Bun to play. That was really fast. But yeah, you just have to usually like the way most characters fight Potemkin is like very controlled aggression, right? Like I think Potemkin does suffer from being smothered a little bit, right?
Yes,
Like people think
absolutely.
like, oh, I don't want to get near Potemkin. It's like, no, if you like get near him like correctly, he doesn't really get to interact super much, like very much, but But also, Mars is just making all the correct reads right now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a classic
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Pick it up.
Oh,
Yeah, dropped it. YRC tried to keep the aggression going here, but Pork Bun finds the corner. Whoa, very nice.
Right into his waiting arms.
Tried it again. Good read for Pork Bun. Jump back D. Once again, keeping the corner. Mars looking for the ender there with another pop buster.
Why not? Like, health is a resource. Health is just a resource. If it doesn't work, do it again. Doesn't shoot the grenade though.
Yeah, holding it for a second. It does have the meter too. Yeah, tried to leverage it there. Good job from Pork Bun to try to break the armor.
Nice, gets a knockdown as well. Oh. Okay. I was really scared when Pork Bun pulled out the sniper from that close, but successfully beats a dead angle, which is good awareness of Mars's defensive options, and
Yeah, this is kind of what you were mentioning, right? Like the more controlled aggression here,
Oh, no,
except for not letting the gun rock.
Okay, I think listen. I think I should remind people that Potemkin does have an armored move called Hammerfall, which can armor one move, right? And Sniper Shot has one hit.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, like right now, Pork Bun's trying to play the ultra zoning game, but again, like you have to go in eventually against this character, or else he will put you in a situation like this.
Yeah. Also, Pork Bun's meter gain is in the dirt right now.
Yeah, and whiffing the gold burst. I mean, okay, this is a good start though. This is a good start. We've achieved knockdown. We've avoided, yeah, we've
Oh.
avoided the command grab. It's alright. Shoddy time, shoddy time. Oh,
Oh.
uh-oh, you're dead, right? Right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice OTQ. And yeah, that's sort of what I mean. Like, I think like when Porkbun was trying to stay away from Mars, she was losing, and then she was like, you know what? I'm just gonna run pressure on Potemkin. What is he gonna do, right? Like, yeah, you have your 3-frame command grab, but what if I just don't stand inside your command grab, right?
Yeah. Also, in general, most characters in this game, once you have 25%, you can play around Hammerfall armor quite well.
Yeah. Right.
Like,
Early burst.
Okay, gets a knockdown here. Trying to shove Mars into the corner, and I think this is a little bit better.
Yeah, the grenade gets flicked away. That's the thing. Like, you try to throw a grenade at full screen, you have to follow after it with one of your own hitboxes, or else he just gets a free flick, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if I like the sniper. I don't know if I like the sniper.
It was fine when Porkbun had 50%, but then when she used it, and Mars had the advantage on meter, then Mars felt the ability to get aggressive. Oh,
Are
no.
you kidding me? Are you?
I can't believe it, honestly.
Damn, Potemkin sucks.
Yeah, he does.
I feel like Heavenly always finds new ways to disappoint me, right? I mean, okay, like at least Mars still wins, but like, come on, like really, Heavenly, can you just work? Can you function?
And you do one thing.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, nice command grab. The nice thing about Alpha command grab too is that it's throw in vuln, right? So if like Pod
Yes.
tries to do like a Bare Pod Buster, it's not gonna work. No.
Oh my.
Okay, never mind. You're so smart. I'm stupid. I'm the stupid one.
Well, I'm out. See you later.
Okay. Okay, backdash YRC.
Do it again.
Oh, no. It's over.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just really felt like that Mars was doing really well to leverage their meter advantage over Porkbun.
Yeah. I mean, that's sort of like it's kind of like Slayer, right? Like once Potemkin has like 50 meter, he's going to send it. In fact, he's supposed to send it. Like that's kind of like what he wants to do, right?
Really can't afford not to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And yeah, like it was that like, you know, Mars always kept the aggression up, right? Like he did lose that second game and but he doesn't care, right? You know, why would he care? You know, if you start to care, maybe you start losing, right?
Yeah. It just felt like that whenever Mars felt like they had the ability to get aggressive, they were choosing really good times to do it. Like they had, like, we saw Mars like kind of relaxing when Porkbun had the 25%, and then right when she spent it, it was like, okay, I'm going all in, like double Hammerfall break. I'm just like trying to find that hit.
Yeah. Anyway, we have another Potemkin. We have a Galactic Bounty,
Whoa.
another Xrd player.
I don't think I've ever seen this color on a pot player.
No, this is the code that Leapfrog from Europe runs.
This is the Wii U Potemkin.
Wii U. Yep.
Yeah. Wii U Potemkin.
Everybody's
well-
favorite, Wii U.
Yeah, it's the exclusive
Oh.
color for when Xrd released on the Wii U. You don't remember that?
Alright, well, so anyway, Milia versus Potemkin. This is a matchup where Milia can like leverage her movement a little bit more against this character, but yeah,
This
like
is a matchup that gets harder for Potemkin the higher level the gameplay is.
yes, but you know, at this sort of level, you know, I think Vorden is like not showing a lot of confidence in this matchup right now.
Yeah, it's one of those where it's like
Yeah.
you kind of have to change your brain space as a Milia player and go from I'm finding aggression at any chance I can get to I am running away and looking for the best moment to approach.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, their movement just seems a little bit slow right now. I feel like they're still like in the trying to process like what do they want to do, right? Okay, well, you know what?
Oh,
Oh
okay.
no, there's no way to get that.
Yeah. I actually thought this was Daisy at some point. I was like, oh, Daisy
That is
color.
her color. This is her color.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far, you know, Bounty.
Whoa.
Ow, okay. Hitboxes. Yeah.
Ugh.
Okay, yeah, and Vorden just hasn't really been able to get anything going yet. Like, throws the pin away,
Ugh.
you're dead. You might be alive, but like, you might be stunned or something. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. Wake up, Emerald Rain. Okay, well,
Bonk.
you know, that 50 meter is useful for other things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I mean, seeing round start like do nothing for Milia is kind of an indictment of how the game is feeling right now, unfortunately.
Yeah, exactly. And then like the Mega Fist into like doing nothing, right? Because like Mega Fist is minus on hit, so you can try to backdash away. You can try pressing a fast button. You can try jumping. You know, it's still an RPS situation for Potemkin, but yeah, Galactic Bounty. You know, just did the standard stuff. You know, nothing too fancy. You know, understands that his opponent might be a little unfamiliar with the matchup. Just do meaties and just Pop Buster.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of characters that the reason why, like, we say Pot's bad, but a lot of the reason why we say Pot's bad is very much because he can't be where he wants to be, because he's a slow lumbering character that has to throw his whole ass at everything. So when you're playing these like characters that are like technically supposed to be decent matchups for him, like Milia, Chip, right? These characters that have like low health but high movement. The reason is because the Pot player has really huge difficulty catching these characters.
Right.
So like that's the thing that like as a Milia player you have to leverage. You just have to leverage the fact that you're so fast and you have so much movement that you can't possibly be caught by the Potemkin player in any sort of way.
Right. Yeah. And Potemkin is a character that demands like you need to go into training mode and figure out what this guy is doing, because he like otherwise he will just like constantly bully you. You'll constantly be wondering like, where can I press a button? Where can I do anything? It's more that it's in more places than you might think, but you have to explore that on your own.
Yeah, it might be it's not as bad as some other characters, but it's not, you know, Pot's not like a character that's like fresh in every lobby, you know, so you might not run into them enough for you to feel like you need to learn the matchup. But
he's also sort of a character where you kind of have to like face your fears against him, right? Like you have to think, like, you know, you have to go in with the understanding like, you know, you may die violently, but you kind of have to, because if you just like leave him alone, you won't, like, he's just going to be constantly hammerfall breaking towards you and gaining meter and then making it.
Yeah.
And then you'll find yourself in the corner and then you'll get counter hit flicked and you'll get stun TOD'd and you'll be like, what happened? You know?
Yeah, like optimally speaking, this character struggles largely because that he has to do that for 2 out of 3 games.
Yeah.
Right, and that's really tough. Like you can use your movement, you can use your options to leverage having like a lot of high percentage interactions on your opponent, essentially.
Right.
Quick advice to people: if you're having issues joining a lobby, especially either trying to use the code or the link, just restart Steam. That usually solves the issue. We had some R codes earlier today, and if you have Steam keep running even after those R codes, it can cause issues. So
yeah, I think
so.
Made it. All right. MKJ so fished. All right, LFL Dizzy. So MKJ, known sniper enthusiast, versus Dizzy, a character who can sometimes die at a sniper. You know, I think she has some movements to sort of get around it if she wants to, but she can't. But sniper deters her from like spending too much time summoning from full screen, right?
Yeah, generally a character you kind of want to press aggression because you don't want to give Dizzy the time to set up. Oh, counter it, jump H. Just gonna go for the knockdown here and get a setup going. Nice reversal throw though.
Alpha, wake up.
Yeah, not where you want to be if you're Dizzy. Soulfish does have 100% though. Can spend on defensive options here.
Yeah, but you know you have to successfully block first.
Yeah, that's true. Dead angle is definitely the best option here, but finds a blitz, but full charges it.
Oh, MKJ messes up the ID grenade though. Nice air throw. And now MKJ is the one that has like so much meter.
Oh no, that is a hero's blitz. Yeah, that's tough when MKJ has more meter than you.
Exactly. Like you want to punish me sniping? No, have some champagne. Okay.
Definitely not bad though. If Fish can take this round, it definitely puts him in a good position to have the burst back for round 3.
Has to block for a little bit though. It's shotgun time. Do you know?
Whoa,
Okay,
very
that
nice.
works. That works. That works.
Yeah, create some space. Sofish looking for that opportunity. Good defense from NKJ. Just takes a throw.
Yeah, but you know, taking the throw it can be pretty disastrous against Dizzy.
Yeah, gets a nice setup here. Knockdown once again. Looking for that knockdown. Nope, nothing. Maybe.
Go too far for 2D. Too far for 2K 2D because 2P 2D doesn't combo. Like that is. Oh no.
50% though. Nice. So for MKJ looking for that defensive option. Burst towards the corner, trying to take the win here before Sofish can get the burst back. Whoa, nice. 2S gonna get the combo.
Jumps wrong in the wrong direction.
Knock. Oh.
Not like this. Not like this. Not like
Gonna
this.
get the burst back. Oh, it's gold. Oh, that's a disaster for MKJ. Oh no, finds the hit.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Almost has 50 meter.
Oh my god, 50% I'm in.
Okay.
Dead angles. Oh, gets hit by the pine on the way up.
Yep.
Oh, finds a way to clean it up.
Oh yeah.
That was scary.
No.
The gold made that so scary.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, you know, like, oh yeah, Sofish wins, but you know, has to use his burst, and then he MKJ weathered the storm, you know. That, you know, that is kind of what you have to do against Dizzy sometimes, because like when she gets all that meter, you sort of have to just like sit there and take it, right?
Yeah.
You know, if you do successfully manage to sit there and take it, then all of a sudden it's a Dizzy with no meter. She's significantly less scary on offense.
Oh, no combo off the 2H. Yeah, gonna earn the burst for it. Knockdown.
We want more. Gives
Was
us a
that-
knockdown.
Was that not gonna knock down on Elfelt?
No, it wasn't. There was no way.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. There's a lot of meter spent for it, and
Yeah.
even though that Sofish has the life lead, the meter lead on MKJ. Oh no!
Oh, let's break. Lucky. Never mind. Wrong projectile, not the wheel. Oh no.
Is this? No, gonna save the meter. Wonder if there was a kill option there with 75%, but
Maybe, but this will kill. This will do the job. And oh, like these small mistakes from Sofish, they're
yeah,
you know,
they're adding
the
up.
yeah, I mean, it's not like they're making like a lot of mistakes. It's just that MKJ is punishing them so thoroughly.
Yeah, and it's not like the mistake itself is like immediately rearing its ugly head. It's like happening later, right? The meter spent on something wrong, burst getting blocked, like you're eating all this damage, right? And just MKJ feels the ability to get so aggressive with no meter, no burst on Sofish side.
Yep. No dead angle. But now what? Okay.
Yeah, I like standing
Okay,
out of the range
okay.
for an easy dead angle, but there's a chance. There's a chance with Dizzy can run it back.
Oh, no!
That might have been on
It was
accident.
100% throw. It was 100%.
Yeah.
Just a little too early.
That's
Just
tough.
A little bit too early, but yeah, I think there was definitely some frustration from Sofish. You know, like yeah, just throwing away the burst on the shotgun string, and yeah, maybe like that sometime.
Yeah, it definitely felt like one of those. It's like it's entirely different with like 2 or 3 different options at some point.
Exactly, pretty much. But you know, props to MKJ. You know, was just ready for everything. But now we're gonna
Yeah.
have Badamp versus Espada. Okay.
Yeah, Spada keeping it simple now. Well, doesn't get the knockdown from that counter hit jump S. Oh,
and
no!
first. Oh, Slayer. Badamp is very, very happy to see this. Hold this mix. Jumps out. Ooh.
Oh no, doesn't get the knockdown.
Holds the burst. We still have a lot of meter on Badamp.
Yeah, I want to see how they're trying to leverage it here. Gets out of the corner. Now can spend it for offense.
Oh,
yeah, RC for the
yeah.
kill.
Yeah, just
Very nice.
spend that extra RC just to be safe, and yeah, that's the scary part with Slayer. You can beat him up as much as you want. He still has that meter. Oh, I know, right? I know. All right, well, Espada has the Oki. Ooh, and Badamp behaves, but
Yeah.
whiffs too. Okay, well,
Yeah,
Never
50% free KRC.
Well. And
Nice empty
Badamp
throw.
behaves the gunning. Okay. Maybe, you know,
Whoa,
maybe,
very nice.
maybe this is part of the mind games, or maybe it's part of the mind games. Bomb's like backdash. What's that? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I was surprised, but I think now that we've seen it, like we've seen both sides of the mind game, we're definitely gonna see some evolution.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh,
No.
that was okay. Doesn't lead to anything.
Yeah, it could
Doesn't
have been
get air
scarier.
Yeah, gets up dolphined.
Get the combo this time. Yeah, gonna keep it simple. Gonna get it to the corner. 50% with May in the corner.
No burst from Badamp, and once again, very, very polite on defense.
Why am I in the corner again?
Okay, forward dashes.
Oh no.
Look at the meter. Look at the meter. Look at the meter.
Yeah. Spooky. Oh, no confirm! Yeah, spend 50% on the dead angle. Needs to get something started. No, that's charge!
Oh no. Okay, successful burst.
Needs to find their way in now on SeaWorld's Gold Burst. Yeah, that's Gold Burst means that's 2-3 KRCs.
Yeah, that's two of them, man. Like, how? Listen, have you ever seen anyone block 3 KRC? I haven't. No.
It's impossible.
It's
You'll never
done.
expect what this May does with 50% meter.
Exactly. Okay. Still though, Badamp's in there, forces the burst. Oh,
yeah.
nice hit. Okay. This is a nicer hit. It's a nicer hit. It's even
It was
better.
always for this. It was always for this.
Exactly. And look at that meter. Oh.
Nice. Better
I win-
response on the blitz this time.
I win the blitz war this time.
Yeah. I mean, it's good that they're still going for it, right? You lose.
Yeah,
Sometimes people lose a blitz war and they stop engaging with it entirely. Oh, counter hit! Oh,
Punch! Yeah,
Oh,
goes to the
blood.
knockdown.
yeah. I do like that. Badamp's going for the it's lates because Espada has been trying to fuzzy jump out of the corner.
Yeah, exactly. But still, good opportunity for Badamp, or for Spotted rather. Once again,
no.
no backdash on wake up.
Yeah, and that was
And
5-8
still-
starter too, so that's a lot of damage.
And still no burst.
Spend
Okay,
it.
well,
It was always a mix-up.
it was mixed. It was mixed. It was always
It was
mixed.
mixed.
Always mixed. It was always mixed. It was always mixed. You're
Oh,
dead.
confirm
though.
this.
You're
Very
dead.
nice.
Yeah, I think in a world where May backdash isn't super fast, that burst dot works. Unfortunately, we do not live in that world.
Yeah, I think it's scary in general only because it's round 2, so you're not gonna have it for this round most likely.
Yeah, we're catching the backdash now, and Badamp is getting spotted to behave. Okay, well, not completely.
Okay.
Box, good box. Oh, that was a little weird. Okay, it's fine.
Stun is racking up a bit. Okay.
Fine,
We're
he's
good.
safe. He's safe.
Yeah.
Oh, can't finish it.
Oh, nice. Gets a
Fine.
throw. Needs one more hit. Backdash. Getting away from
Great chase
Slayer.
down. Great chase down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like how, like, even after losing that first game, Badamp isn't scared. You know, he understands that, you know, like, I think, like, he thinks he has a read on Espada's habits, and he's been right so far. Right?
Yeah, it's been mainly, you know, jump out, backdash out, right? And for the most part, Badamp's been covering it. Oh my god, the ball's still on the screen.
Yeah, it's very active. Oh, it loses the
Oh
blitz.
no.
It happens.
It do happen.
Yeah, I'm surprised Badamp is not bursting on the guaranteed points on the air combo though. But you know what? Maybe he doesn't need it. This? Yeah, he ducks under. No.
No punish.
I think that was one of theirs. Even Badamp was like amazed that there wasn't any blocks done.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, how many of us have had point blank Yamada happen?
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it is a 0-frame super, but there is a dead zone, like, right, like, where May is in the corner. And, ooh, the 2D is so active, man.
Ugh. Knockdown once again. Goes high this time. Oof.
Okay, gets the forward dash. Okay. And look at that, 50 meter achieved.
Yeah. Starts off with the X late once again. Espada, 5D, gonna get out of the corner with the combo as well. So you have a lot of meter to work with for this end, but no, too high for the knockdown. It doesn't matter. I'm always gonna press buttons.
Oh no. Yeah, unfortunately, I tried to go for a cheeky 5D reset, but the Dolphin got in the way, and Spada will take a 2-1.
Yeah, that was really interesting because I felt like Badamp held their defensive options more often than not.
Yeah.
And so like Badamp had a lot of meter for the majority of the set.
Yeah. Yeah, it just felt like, you know, their offense was really good, but yeah, they just seemed very, very, you know, passive on defense. It was like, no, like, you can Oki me, it's okay. I'm cool with it. I'd love you for it. I love for you to run Oki on me. You know, just I feel like I saw him try more forward dashes out of on Wake Up than back dashes, which feels weird to say, but you know, Wake Up forward dash is valid because, you know, like it's like pressing a 5-frame jab, right? Except
right. No, it is valid, but you are right in the sense that I feel like we made that mention at some point. We're like, oh, we're gonna see the development of Oki go on, and then I don't feel like we did, to be honest.
Yeah.
Which is like what you're trying to do as Slayer, right? Your goal as Slayer when you get knocked down is to make them constantly second guess what they're doing.
Right, exactly.
And we're just going to start round 5 here. So this is the final round before we get to our top 8 single elimination bracket. Now that said, I tried to get some matches here that will be relevant for bracket placement. So TomTom versus MKJ first. These both are highest seed currently, so this will determine who goes on the highest seed. I also got Sofish versus Mina Tums, which I believe should also be a good match to determine who actually makes the top 8. So
Yep. We have 2 of our 4-0 gamers here. It'll be a bit of an uphill climb for TomTom, but it should be an exciting match.
important note, I think last time MKJ actually took it over TomTom last time these two met in bracket, so.
Right.
I feel like MKJ's just been pretty hot in general.
Yeah. I mean, he's been grinding a lot and improving. Like,
yes, absolutely.
You know, the
even
new
in
generation of Elfels.
Even in the last, like, I guess like 3 or 4 months where I've been trying to get back into this, it feels like MKJ's gotten better in that small time.
Yeah, yeah.
Oof. Yeah, just gonna go for the knockdown here. A lot of meter on both sides. Very scary situation.
Right.
He's right.
Just be right. No. He's not right enough. No.
He was only right once. He had to be right twice. Nice.
Oh, MKJ's been doing that setup a lot. You know, it's you know, drops a combo on purpose just to go for that cross under. I think he knew it wasn't gonna kill. That combo was not gonna kill, so he wanted to use that like that, which I respect.
That's pretty cheeky, to be honest. I mean, I like it, but it's very funny. TomTom pressure in the corner here. Good defense from MKJ. Nice backdash. All right, guess again. Oof.
Yeah. So not too much damage, fortunately, but getting a little scary for TomTom. Nice.
Yeah, a lot of meter on TomTom's side. Gonna spend it for this good Oki situation. Cross back up for the corner. Combo into super, and that should be it.
Yep. Yeah, good on MKJ for holding burst. Knows that no reason to let it go. You can hold the L on this one. But...
yeah, that was good defense from MKJ though. It was just, you know, TomTom had some good meter and got the offense going at that moment. Oof. Once again, good defense. Oh no, not quite. 5H covering so much space.
Nice blitz though.
Yeah, similar situation though. It's kind of a weird situation for MKJ's burst as well.
Yeah.
A lot of meter on both sides.
Yep. Yep, does weapon X, but MKJ has his own meter. We're gonna see a dead angle soon. Oh nope, he jumps out. Again, low damage route.
Oh, burst or DPs through the 5 or 6P.
Yeah. I think TomTom is really, really good at using flash kick reactively on defense, right? Like, if you try to test his reactions while he's holding down back, you're gonna pay for it.
Oh, try to H boom, but Wire sees in, gets the hit before it comes out. One more time, trying to start some offense.
Nice. Yeah, has to burst, Wants to keep TomTom off of him. Watch out for the grenade.
One more time. That's gonna be it for meter for TomTom. Oh!
Oh, nice. Combo the grenade as well.
That was really, really well done from MKJ. Not only just like the ending sequence, but the perfect time for using the burst, which I felt like was going to be really hard to use efficiently.
Yeah, pretty much. And that was only game 1. You have another one. The set's not over. Right?
What a sound.
Yeah, no challenge on the grenade pole.
Oh no, counter hit bridle.
That actually beats the H boom as well.
Oh, that was a good response from the both of them on Clash. That was sick.
Oh, messes up the flash kick.
75% ready to go for MKJ as well. Gonna find another Weapon X.
Yeah, but like it, I mean, has to use 50 meter for that, and already like MKJ has already reclaimed the momentum.
There's a chance we can get this other 50% out of MKJ. There's definitely an opportunity for TomTom, but
so okay, he's in. He's
nice.
That's right. Force the burst.
Yeah.
But yeah, and right into the waiting arms of the grenade as well. MKJ on set point.
TomTom got a win though, right? The burst got
yeah.
claimed on from a bad situation, which is good.
You just need to get in and like not lose momentum, right? But too many back turn Ds.
Yeah. Doesn't get the combo. MKJ still the pressure. 6P opens up. 50% ready for MKJ.
I feel like the majority of these 6Ps he's been freed up by.
Yeah, I think only one's been flash kicked through, but the rest of it have hit.
Oh, okay. Doesn't get the burst save combo. TomTom, a lucky break for TomTom, but the nightmare's not over.
MKJ with just great reaction to TomTom's movement.
Yep.
Once again, RC doesn't get the. Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah. Yeah, that second game was way more dominant.
MKJ just had that life lead, and then the just great reactions to TomTom's movement.
Yeah, and just like really good offense to smother like to TomTom as well. It like the only thing that worked for TomTom consistently was wake up super, and you know I mean if it works, but you know it was like, a high risk. It's a much higher risk option than just doing like flash kick RC, right?
Yeah, and it's like even the second one was like it just got him out of the corner. It didn't like he was still so meter starved versus MKJ that it didn't feel like it really started good offense.
Yeah, and then MKJ immediately turned the situation around like it didn't matter. It just didn't matter at all.
I mean, the whole time, really smart play from MKJ. That was really good to see from their side at least.
Anyway, we're gonna have Minatums versus Sofished. Raven Dizzy. Raven doesn't perform super badly here. If a Dizzy tries to run away and zone, Raven can actually cross like the screen pretty fast to get to her.
Right. Yeah.
But defensively, like picking the right defensive option may be a problem though. So if Sofish gets their Oki started, you might be seeing Minatums have a rough time.
Spending the YRC to try to get some offense started. It doesn't get a knockdown, but that's some good damage from Sofish.
Still though, that so much excitement already given to Minatums. Might not matter though. It's Oki time. Oh, never mind. Missed time to fish, but yeah.
25% Ice Spike YRC. I win neutral. Gets a counter hit with the 4S. Tries to chase it down, but a little too high for Sofish.
Sofish should wake up Ice Spike!
Why not? It's like a DP, but over there. Oh.
But the best whip punish tool in the game.
Goes low.
Nice kill.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, we know what was supposed to happen. And the end result didn't change, so it's okay, right? It's okay.
It's optimal.
Important note, both these players are 2-2, so I believe this match will be for top 8.
Ooh, alrighty.
Okay, spicy. Not a knockdown, too high.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
That's a lot of excitement.
That's another thing too. Like if you get if Sofish gets too focused on summoning in this matchup, Minatom's just gonna stance and look. He's almost at full excitement.
Yeah, needs to find that hit again though. Reversal throw in the corner. Sofish in a great position.
Minatom's is in trouble. He's still in trouble.
Yeah. excitement
Watch
down,
the
but
ice spikes. Watch the ice spikes. There's still one more. There's still one more. It's on the way. It's on the way. Oh, he tried.
there you go. Double scratch gets a knockdown, gets them to stay still for a second longer, and makes it burst safe all the way to the win.
Oh. It's crazy how he got a Dizzy player to like down back for 5 seconds. Good stuff to Minatums. That's the first game.
Surely he won't expect me to not ice bike YRC.
Yeah, I think like that last counter hit Minatums got was Sofish trying to ice spike YRC, and it paid the price for it. Nice 2D scratch, dangerous burst. It worked out, but again, like you summon at full screen. Minatums is like, hey, do it. Do more projectiles. I love projectiles.
Yeah.
Oh, this
On
is so
the
much
excitement.
Damage. This is so much damage. Oh, that's the PETA Oki. That's the PETA special. That's the PETA special. Either you get thrown into the orb or you get counter hit trying to mash throw.
That's a neat setup.
It is.
I like that.
It's actually extremely messed up.
Yeah. Oh, nice confirm off the
nice
5K. Couldn't get the knockdown, but it was always a reset.
Exactly.
Nice. Man, good thing I have 2 air dashes.
Exactly right.
Laser from full screen. Just trying to get some lockdown going here, but the pin's actually what wins out.
Okay, Ice Spike YRC. Yeah, but like the Oki from Snowfish isn't properly locking down Minatums. Okay, well, this is a good knockdown.
Yeah,
okay.
Another big opening. Minatums to 50%. See how they get the chance to use it. Oh, chased out with the jump D.
No combo. Okay, Minatums smashed. Okay, we're alive. And we have burst.
Yeah, burst on both sides. Oh, run up 6p and burst is gone.
Oh, nice. Avoids the throw by mashing. Alright. Minatums keeping the momentum up. Look at all that meter he has as well. And the excitement. The excitement, it keeps going up.
Oh my god. Empty 2H? Oh, he wanted to kill Sofish.
Yeah. Oh, Hail Mary. I mean, if he gets a command grab, he wins, right? But now he's in trouble. Now,
I was more laughing that he like leaned his hitbox into it.
Yeah, that too. Okay. Now he's in, now this is dangerous.
Big help.
Box though.
No.
Gosh, from the ice spike YC again. Okay. Surely he dies, right? Surely he dies.
Yeah, it goes for side switch setup.
Yeah,
Gets the kill before the burst comes back. Well done.
Selfish maybe getting a little bit too greedy with the ice spike YCs, but got away with it that time. We're at 1-1.
I was so the empty 2H. Like I know that.
Yeah, Discord died. Sorry about that.
Sofish did not make
There's
top
Octane.
8. It looks like Sofish did not make top 8, so Alma's a liar. Alma lied.
What the fuck? I counted 8 players and just hold on. Let me finalize placements and we see what we get.
I mean, there's a lot of 3-2s. There's a lot of 3-2s.
Damn,
I have
you're right. There are
returned.
a lot of 3-2s. Welcome back, Oxy. We were waiting for you.
Yeah, Oxy.
I'm sorry, Sophus. You should have 3-2'd better. I don't know what to tell you.
Oxy, I was saying like so many smart and intelligent and insightful things, and now no one will get to hear them except for Sammy and Alma.
I was here. I heard all the insightful things. Like if you heard everything Lazy said, you would have been like already just like a top 8 at any tournament player.
I changed Sammy's life. He's winning combo breaker.
I'm gonna play Dizzy now with all of the insight that I just got. Like it would just make me immediately a top 8 player.
If anyone needs to know how to play Dizzy, just ask me. I'm a Dizzy expert. I'm American.
I did confirm in the stream chat that you two actually were being very professional and still commentating through. So, good job, everyone. It won't be in the VODs, but it will be in my heart, and that's really what's important here.
Yeah, sorry about that. Discord did just randomly die on me.
The real commentary was the friends we made along the way.
Or some shit, yeah. Something like that. Anyway, we will be moving on to our single elimination bracket, so I will be posting this in stream queue. But go ahead, MKJ versus Jigs will be round 1. We will have Learn versus Espada, TomTom versus Porkbun, SBZ versus Bedompt, and that will be our top 8 to determine. Everything's going to be single elimination here. We'll let you know when to play for tiebreaker for 3rd place. But first up, let's get MKJ versus Jigs started here. So.
Yeah, MKJ's been playing really, really well. Like I am really impressed.
I had him. I was like, I used to watch MKJ play and like, this is pretty solid, but like, where's the shotgun? And now he's doing shotgun things. Like, there it is. Now we have the whole complete package, right?
Every LFL player gets attached to something about LFL at the start and just abuses the fuck out of it until somebody stops them, and then they're like, I should learn the rest of the character.
that's the nice thing about Alpha. She has like a lot of like different strengths, and there's a lot of different things you can focus on. But
yeah, that's true.
One of those things does need to be shotgun.
You guys can play when you get in the lobby.
I appreciate them waiting a second.
I don't get go.
No,
Anyway,
because that's how we get people to start before we say it's okay.
Anyway,
okay. All right.
Anyway, another Leo for MKJ. Does Jigs have the magic to take down the 5-0 player, the 5-0 gamer?
Definitely an opportunity, but they did just play very well versus TomTom. So.
Oh my god! Did you see that? Did you know that grenade explodes when it makes contact with any projectile, and the explosion can hit the opponent? That's what just happened to Jigs. Isn't that cool?
It's very fun and engaging gameplay for the LFL player.
Exactly.
All right, gonna get a good knockdown here. Oh no, we went for the setup.
Yeah, again, like he knew the combo wasn't gonna kill. Goes for the setup. I mean, it keeps working, right? It keeps working.
Yeah, I mean, LFL's not necessarily one of those characters you worry about teching against too much. So like having a weird tech trap setup is kind of neat.
Yeah.
Oh no, gonna lead Jigs out of the corner, but still good damage. Life lead with the meter. This is good position for MKJ.
Yep. That's fine. He's okay with that.
He might not be okay with that. Well, yeah. MKJ is okay with that.
I mean, MKJ is okay with that.
Yeah.
He's like, like the grenade got knocked away, but you know what? I still have 50 meter. When you really think about it, everyone, you'd rather have a rocket launcher than a single grenade, right?
That's true. Or you can be LFL and have both. Oh my god. Lost. Please don't get hit. What a backdash.
Yeah.
Yeah, the confidence to have your wrist that high up and still, be calm in your decision making.
Right. Avoids a grenade, but if you're directly under LFL, she'll press the S button on you.
Oof. Meets MKJ before the 5H comes out. Yep. Nice blitz. Returns the favor. Oh no, another DP by the wayside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, yeah, MKJ's been just been leveraging his defensive options so well. Like even when Jigs does get in, like it's not for long. And look at all that meter on MKJ too.
Yeah, we saw this versus TomTom, right? Like we saw the meter and health advantage, and it was like I have no reason to go in as this character.
Yeah, that 5k was 1 pixel away from hitting Elfeld, but it was too far. He was just spaced too well. And about to be an easy 2-0 for MKJ.
Yeah, it's looking really good. Definitely up to Jigs right now. You got to get something started. 5H, just controlling that space really well. Once again, yeah, you're seeing MKJ kind of stand outside of everything except for maybe 5H. RC for knockdown here.
Nice. Gets a grenade pull as well.
Oh, missed the combo.
It was just another reset. It was just another reset.
You know,
we've already seen MKJ cook up some sick, nasty resets. That was just another one, right? That was just another one. You know, now that he's winning, you know, he gets the privilege, right? He gets the privilege of us just calling him smartest LFL player who's ever lived, right?
Yeah. Although, you know, that we give props to MKJ. The spacing was really strong. The, you know, the decision making was all top notch. Just twice in a row, we've seen MKJ not overextend against Leo, which is obviously very good because Leo can sometimes only need 1 knockdown to take a game. Oh boy. Espada versus Learn.
You know, why do they call themselves the O2 boys if they're not going 0-2? Like, I think that they should, like, every time they enter a tournament, they should, like, modify their tag to, like, reflect the number of games they won. So, like, hold on, let me check the standings. So, Espada,
yeah, I really don't appreciate the false advertisement.
So, hold on. Espada's, like, went 3-2, right? Or was he 4-1? Hold on, wait. This is really important. I need to look this up right now. So, Espada's currently Espada's 4-1, so he could be he's one of the 4-1 boys, right? And Learn also went 4-1, so he's also the they're 4-1 boys. These are the 4-1 boys. Why are they the O2 boys? They're the 4-1 boys, right? Like.
All right, 4-1 boys trying to see who earns a 2 and who earns a 5.
Yeah, who becomes the 4-2 and who becomes 5-1
1 guys. Bandit Revolver knocks down from everywhere. Oh.
Oh, nice.
I love 2D.
Both of these characters have messed up 2Ds when you think about it.
Yeah, they do.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Nice conversion.
Yeah. I cannot believe you still swung, and I cannot believe you decided 6H was the button there. This match is so clown shoes already. Alright.
Sammy, I'm scared. Sammy, I'm scared.
Oh man, maybe they should be 0-2 boys.
Maybe. I feel like after watching this, I'm just gonna go 0-2 at my next local, man. Maybe that's why. Maybe they make the people who watch them go 0-2, right?
You just brain rot yourself into 0-2. Yep.
Exactly.
Ugh. I still pressing 2D.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
I don't know. You anti-air 2D, my favorite. Nice. Doesn't get the knockdown, but
almost a dangerous up dolphin. Okay, and no burst on the spot on Learn, so it's Oki time for Espada. Time to guess. Oh no, the dolphin ruined. The dolphin ruined the punish. The dolphin ruined the punish.
All things considered, Learn's pretty happy.
Yeah, and the dolphin sent Espada into the gun flame.
Looking for the burst there. No go from Espada.
Okay. Good backdash. Yeah. The unfortunate thing about Mayoki is that she does have to respect Soul DP. You know, there's no clean way for her to play around it. She can bait it, but then that just opens up other options for Soul. But still, though, Espada, yeah, nice trade combo. All right.
A more reasonable round 2.
Yeah. You know,
Um,
things that were normal happen. You know, things that like you and I could understand. You know. You know. After watching that round, I'm not going 0-2 anymore. I'll say that.
it's maybe 1 or 2 now. 2 and 2 if we're lucky.
Really did run up DP. Backdash gold burst into 3K.
Yep. Backdash gold burst into I have 100 meters, so why wouldn't I 3K RC?
Did you see the May 2K low profile Soul 5K?
It's. I mean, this is what you get when you play 2 cheater characters against each other.
Yeah.
Oh, DP's through.
I think every time Learn knocks Espada down, he hasn't really been able to pin him down because Espada just like Espada will do anything from like wake up blitz to wake up backdash to just smash 2P, right?
Yeah, it hasn't been. It's been like hits, but not rewards, not looping Oki, right?
Yeah.
Oh, get this? Very nice.
But yeah, I feel like Learn is trying his best to try to vary the timings of his button presses to catch Espada. They just haven't been working. You know, he's too annoying to catch.
This is a good knockdown though. In the corner, immediately jump back. Yeah. Yeah, it's on any high level May player. I think you have to establish that they will not get to just jump out of your Oki pressure first and foremost.
Yeah.
Oof. Run up blitz, nice. Doesn't get stunned this time on the trade, so
Yeah.
good win. Oh, oh.
Just get smacked. Okay.
Yep.
What's the mix? Nice.
Nice.
Okay, that's a good option to catch up back. That's a good option.
Once
That's
again.
Do it again. Do it a third time. Do it a third time.
Oh, it would have worked.
It would have worked too. Yeah, I feel like that's the first time we've seen
my
like
God.
Learn represent just BR, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So did you know that May 5D has some low invuln?
Yes.
That's I can't. Okay, well,
Yeah,
Learn
fair.
still wins. Learn still wins. Okay. All right. Well, we found the key to winning, right? It's don't get hit by run up charge blitz and do bandit revolver, right?
Easy.
Yeah. Or random bandit bringer. Either one works. Okay. Nice.
We'll say
DP
that,
as well.
that Espada hasn't been respecting the DP too often though. Like it hasn't been like a punish into making Learn think twice about it.
Yeah. And that's why he's been letting it rip. Oh, he gets the air throw into the corner. All right. Nice. He caught Espada low because Espada was on back. I'm pretty sure that's what was happening. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh. Yeah. Make sure we get the knockdown here. Gets hit by the second of the jump H. Oof. Oh no, not where you want to burst.
What? Just get the knockdown.
Dead angles out. Has 25%. Once again, getting hit by the second hit of jump H. Backdash is on the ID. Yep.
Oh no. These dolphins, they keep sending May into Gunflame, man. What are they doing?
It's crazy.
They're betraying their master.
Why? Oh my god, yeah. That's good. We've seen Espada's been trying to move out of those plus frame situations. Ooh.
He's gonna get stunned soon, right? I mean, I know it's May. I know she has like pretty high stun, right? Okay. Learn went for the command grab on the person who's been up back and everything.
Oh my god. Knockdown. May with 75%. Are
Nice.
gonna. Yeah, that's a big waste on the Espada side. Didn't even start Oki. Backdash, very nice. Doesn't get a big punish, but
yeah. The back now he's backdashing Espada's IDs.
oh,
I respect it. Oh no, you okay, yeah, just DP.
yeah.
But yeah, like it can be kinda awkward for May to punish that DP sometimes, like, especially when she's set up, because sometimes the Dolphins will just leap up and they will hit the character who just DP'd and now they're free, right?
Yeah, but I still think at like any point, Espada needed to shut down DP. At least make them think twice about it. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
one needed to be baited into a punish, and
Yeah.
that was That didn't happen, unfortunately. Good stuff though. Learn made the great adjustment of catching backdashes and jump backs.
Yeah, his offense became way stronger. But anyway, you know, we saw Elfelt versus Leo, and what do you think about Elfelt versus Leo?
I think I want to see Elfelt versus Leo. Oh man, I love turning into TXT for Elfelt versus Leo.
Yeah, remember when this was like the Jam Net Play tournament? Now it's just Elfelt versus Leo.
It was the Pot Net Play tournament last week.
That's true. That is true. All right, great start from TomTom.
Nice.
Yeah. Gotta be. You can't be coming down with buttons on back turn Leo, because even if he doesn't press back turn D, he's pressing back turn B instead. Look at all that meter too. Okay.
Backdash combo into 5H. Gonna give Pork Bun some room here, but TomTom does have a lot of meter.
Yeah, but like Pork Bun like uses the PRC, gets to keep herself safe. Like I don't know if that's worth. I think you just put away the sniper, right?
Yeah,
And,
because you're still at a meter deficit, you know.
Right.
You're
Like,
a meter and health deficit, I should say.
Like I feel like if you fire twice and you miss, you just put it away. I think you just put it away. Ooh, dangerous burst. It's out.
That is a scary burst, but you get to round 3, you get it back.
Nice. Okay, nice. This time puts it away. That was good. That was better, right?
Yeah. Pick
But
this
still,
up. Very
though,
nice.
Yeah. Not the best situation. Okay. Standing blitz even. Standing blitz.
Yeah, very scary versus back turn, but it works out. Good read.
Yeah. Had the read, but
Ugh.
now what? He's waiting to see which blitz it is. He's waiting to see which blitz it is.
Yeah,
Well, I mean-
tried to catch it with the 6P, but now situation's flipped. Pork Bun in the corner, pressure.
Oh no, drops. Okay, messes with the combo a little bit. It's fine though. Again, okay. This is the TomTom go-to. It's super. It's just wake up weapon X, and I mean, okay.
I am surprised she gets to PRC that.
She does, yeah. I mean, I think everyone can PRC their supers. I don't think any super causes a lockout, right? I think it's just the game's way of saying like, yeah, you can spend 100 meter. That's fine. I feel like it's okay.
For PRC?
Yeah, for PRC.
Maybe I'm thinking about it only because it's like a Dragon Punch E motion.
Yeah. She's
Either way.
allowed. They're allowed. They're allowed.
Okay.
Oh no, just okay. It's okay. Alpha tech buttons.
Yeah,
Cheers all.
why wouldn't you?
Nice. I like the Rekkas to get away from the grenade. And Pork Bun, you need to be careful where you do those tech buttons. You need to understand what your tech buttoning into, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoves towards the corner, getting away from it. Has the meter to RC, so stay safe from the situation. So not bad.
Well, the situation doesn't change it. This is still really good for Pork Bun. Okay. Oh, but doesn't get the knockdown. She got the far hit.
Oh no! Explosion! Explosion!
That's her. No, it won't hurt her. Nice cross up. All right, you got a few more guesses, Pork Bun. You got a few more.
Oh, get it?
Yeah,
no, not
she's fine.
quite. Nice. Oh my god!
That
Oh!
was hard to see. That was hard to see. But drops a combo. Pork Bun. She can still do this.
Ooh!
Oh no.
One more? Gets the hit. Does a combo? We'll do it again. Just do it again. You also have an Elfelt 6P, but you just have to be in back turn.
Exactly. Nice start.
Nice. Yeah, once again.
No meter to blitz that either. So it's TomTom's turn.
Yeah, all the offense is working out. Blitz back for Pork Bun. Gonna use it during the block stun. Oh, gets a hit out of the corner.
I pull a grenade though. Yeah, on the cooldown timer, and this should be it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very nice. TomTom with found the hole in the defense with the overheads.
Not too bad of a showing for Pork Bun. Just she just tried to force things a little too much sometimes. And it really be like better players. It might catch like worse players off guard. But TomTom knows oh, it's LFL tech in the air. She wants to press the buttons, right? And
yeah, it's it's one of those things. It's kind of hard, but at the same time, I feel like Pork Bun's at that level now where she is playing the same people in these like top 8 spots. So
Right.
it's like you should expect like a certain level of like, okay, this is a level 1 expectation of the situation at hand sort of thing.
Right.
All right.
Well,
Anyway, every Slayer's Bane versus yeah, we got
Slayer
Bedom
versus Slayer versus long active normals, man.
long active lows.
But you know what? He can't press those buttons if you're hitting him, right?
That's true. Put him in block stun. You can't press a button. Oh. Ugh. Yeah.
Like, you know, like those buttons are useless if you're getting the teeth punched out of you, you know. But yeah, like he cut the aggression. You know, the main goal for Slayer is to like not run into too many Kai buttons, right? And
Yes.
so far, Bedom is he's in there. He's in there.
Yeah, I do think that SBC should be taking more risks before Bedom gets the 20 or the 50% though, because once you get here, then the pressing buttons becomes way scarier. Nice, gets a knockdown though.
And there's the backdash that Bedom wasn't doing before. Drops the combo a little bit.
Yeah, and that's only time to burst is right there, and that will be the first game pretty quickly for Bedom.
Yeah.
Yeah, in general, like you don't want to press too many buttons versus Slayer. Obviously, it does a lot of damage for beating, you know, frame trapping you, but you want to do it before he gets meter. And that way he can't like dandy YRC or other stuff that lets him get around your big buttons. Oh, that's a good starter.
Yeah, you don't want to run into, you don't want to get counter hit by Seal, and it's time. Show me the offense, SBZ. How do we keep the Slayer? How do we keep the Vampire Man stuck in the corner?
Yeah, good start. Already gets the burst away from Bedom. Nice 6P as well.
Tries to like cross up the backdash, but it was a little too telegraphed. All right, forces Slayer to block.
Nice.
No knockdown though.
Yeah, so air dash is back. Tries to keep the corner positioning. Hasn't really tried to interact too hard with the.
Oh God!
Oh no!
Huge.
This is scary. That's it.
Yeah, I
Boom,
think he's
boom,
alive.
boom. No, there's no way. Oh,
Okay, yeah, he wasn't. That's why he went for the reset. He was absolutely alive.
you really think so? I
Yeah,
really
he
thought it was okay. Okay.
I think the thing with Slayer combos is that like the damage is very front loaded, but it actually does start to scale pretty hard like when you get towards the end. Especially if you don't have like dead on time, right?
Mm.
Ooh, that's close. And he dashes out. Bedom? Okay, yeah, it's just SVT.
Yep.
He doesn't really care about that. Oh!
SBC hasn't really gotten Bedom to stop backdash canceling though on wake up.
Yeah.
Oh! TK ride the lightning.
That was a TK, right?
Yes,
he
it
in the
was.
air.
Yes, it was.
I mean, it was probably an accident, but you know what? Good for you. It worked, you know? We know what you meant. We know what you meant. Alright? I mean, it felt like SVZ barely won that one, and once again, Bedom is in there. Even forces the burst out, too, and...
Nice. Combos off this. Very nice. Doesn't backdash out of it that time. Maybe felt like SBZ was too close for that to be a thing. But, oh, YRC Seal, stun edge, gets a combo off of it. Gets aggressive, doesn't worry about holding the corner. And Bedom now takes it.
Oh, nice. I think that was the punish, right?
I'm going to have to assume so. RC.
Where do you burst? Where do you burst?
Whoa, maybe they thought they would drop it.
Yeah, I think Bedom thought he was alive. I think that's the only way that makes sense, right?
Like they didn't think that the second part of the second set was gonna happen.
Yeah, unfortunately SBZ is he's the dash V tier. He has this.
Mm.
Alright.
Yes.
All
Alright, getting it. Oh, not so bad. Gets out of the pressure.
Okay.
Whoa.
And you
Yeah,
can't
Bedom's-
burst. Don't burst far slash. Please don't burst far slash. Oh, he drops the combo though, and this is an opportunity for SBZ. Okay.
Nice defense from Bedom.
Yeah, now Bedom plays comfy again. Or well, maybe not that much anymore.
Oh.
I mean, of course he's comfy. Yeah, like I said, you know, Bedom's feeling very good about himself. I never had any doubt. There was never any doubt.
You know, I think I remember reading something in the Kaible about never press your good button, and that good button is far slash, and that's why, that exact scenario.
Yeah.
Just forward dash with the far slot.
Alright.
Crouching. Yeah, in the corners, very tough to get away from big active projectiles.
I feel like SPZ has not been ready for any of these dash throughs. They've all hit. Ooh, doesn't. Okay.
Once again, Badamp now staying a little bit more put on Oki now.
Yeah, like he's sort of like dancing around like SPZ at these close ranges, and like I think SPZ is thinking like, oh, I just press my big buttons, right? But then like Badamp is just finding like these tiny little like he's threading the needle a lot.
Yeah. Oh, dash. Nice.
Ooh, nice. Nice. One more. Oh,
Yeah.
the Ein special. The Ein special. He's even. That's the Ein color, right? Or that's no, it's the Kizar color. My bad.
Ooh.
Thank you.
My bad, Ama. My bad.
we give homage to our goat.
Oh, that was almost a really dangerous burst, and 2H loses.
Can't lose now.
This time he hits the links. This time he hits the links. Oh, it's so juicy. It's so juicy.
Oh. Oh.
It's over. It's
yeah.
over. But yeah, like,
GG's.
but like once Badamp got into these close range situations, he was like IDing over SBC's head. He was dashing through him, and he didn't have a response to any of that. He just sort of sat there and took it.
Yeah, it gets tough. Don't get me wrong. Like you don't want to like randomly press. You don't feel like you want to randomly press buttons, but at the same time, you kind of have to read rather than react when Slayer players are going to extend their pressure.
I think Badamp understood that he was committed to trying to like block it out and hope that he would waste meter on like random pile bunkers, right? So he's just like, you know what, I'll just ID reset you, and you're not gonna react to it. And you know, Slayer ID may be short, but it does go pretty fast. Like it's like a short burst of speed,
Yes.
so it can be hard to keep track of sometimes. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're in our top 4. MKJ versus the O2 boy who did not go 0-2.
Increasingly more wrong about his handle.
Exactly. You know, he's 5-1. He's a 5-1 boy, right? Unfortunately, MKJ is a 6-0 boy, so you know, like the 6, you know, that makes him stronger. That makes him more powerful, right?
I think a 6-0 girl and a 5-1 boy can
fall
find
in
love.
maybe, Sammy. I think it's possible. You know. After all, without love, it cannot be seen.
Nice, just defend into a punish with a 2P.
Nice. That's a command grab as well. Are we gonna see a burst? I mean, there's a lot of MKJ has a lot of meter, and it doesn't even need a burst. Just, you know, he knew the combo would drop. He knew. Oh, okay. That was really dangerous.
MKJ's been sitting on this meter for a while now. He's gonna find a way to leverage into something scary, and there it is right there. Bridal RC, just get in. But that's all the meter spent and not learn dead just yet.
Oh, that was so risky, but it worked out. He wants the air throw. Doesn't challenge the 2H.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, LFL stuffing any anti-air attempts. Lurn made it close.
Yeah, it's definitely scary after. Oh no. ID gets a combo with the Bandit Revolver carrying into the corner.
Nice. 2D. Ah, yes. This would be good.
Yeah, great situation. No burst, no 50% just yet. 2S whiff into run-up buttons.
Yeah, probably cut an up back from MKJ, and one more hit. Look at all. Doesn't even need it. I think MKJ this time might have mistimed the backdash or something.
It was odd. The Gunflame OTG'd, so it might have messed up MKJ's timing.
Ooh, air 2D.
Ah.
Nice. Okay. Throwing the grenade. Nice. There is a gap. There's a gap there.
There's a couple of times that MKJ has learned to press a button on Pineberry and whiff punished it.
Yeah, but Learn keeps like, even though he's been getting smacked around a little bit, but at the very least he's not getting blown up by grenade, and This is a good start. This is a good start.
He's
Okay,
not getting knocked down into Oki, which I think you'll take.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was nasty though. But still, mid-screen, we're still, okay, never mind. I was gonna say we're still mid-screen. Not anymore.
Yeah, I couldn't get anything out of the blitz. The first time we've DP'd Gold Burst, trying to get anything, and it just doesn't work. Nice controlled pace from MKJ in the last round.
Technically, the Gold Burst was correct because MKJ didn't actually punish the DP, but I guess he just knew. I guess he just knew.
I think
Alright.
I think if MKJ punishes, Learn dies, so just mash the burst anyway.
Yeah. There's no reason not to, for sure. Ooh.
Yeah, that was like a really controlled game in round 3. Like, that wasn't a lot of knockdowns, but Learn never got a chance.
Right.
Nice.
Nice throw. No combo, fortunately, but still.
I think it's about the control for MKJ. It's been hard to get out of the corner from their pressure. Oh.
I tried to jump out too late, and... Yeah.
Nice. And that's... I think even if it hits, that's not the best burst in the world, but...
Yeah, I think it, like, even if Learn doesn't burst, I think it just combos into the grenade explosion, so...
Yeah.
Option selects, right?
Yeah, and MKJ feeling like they didn't want to overextend in that situation. Nice throw on the blitz.
Represents the blitz, too. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Learn defensive options had not worked out, unfortunately. That's the first one that has.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Backdash on the jump S. Very nice.
Still, though, Learn still has the corner control. Okay, well, he did have the corner control. He still has the corner control. Like, listen, Sammy, he's always had the corner control.
Tried to get MKJ to sit still for a second longer, but MKJ is making really good reads on defense as well as offense.
Nice. The grenade never made contact. Learn. He can do this. He can do this.
Definitely can do this.
He got fuzzied.
Bonk.
Nice block.
We'll go.
He panicked. Oh, he panicked.
That's tough. You want to use your burst, but
yeah,
you had to hold it for a second longer.
Pretty much. And all right, MKJ. MKJ is a 7-0 boy. You know, I don't think a 7-0 boy and a 5-2 girl can fall in love. I don't think that's possible.
No.
It's too much of a loss gap. You know what I mean?
I think Shakespeare wrote about that one.
Sure. All right, and then we're gonna move on to our other top 4 matchup, which is gonna be TomTom versus Badamp.
All right, don't get hit.
Yeah, unfortunately, this this is sort of like a nightmare version of like the Kai matchup, right? Because like Leo also has really big, fat, oppressive buttons, and I think Leo is also like less nervous about Slayer like manhandling him at close
Most
ranges,
importantly, Leo 5H also hits behind him as well as Leo's 2S. So like Slayer trying to do the teleport silly shit, just kind of get smacked.
Yeah, and I think like Leo, I think like Rekka 2 is also like a good way to cross the screen really quickly while also presenting like a hitbox, right?
Oh my god, once again countering with 2H. Neither time is comboed, but yeah, the delay 2D will close it out.
Yeah, alright, well, that first round went about how I expected it to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, just 5H, man, just 5H, but we're in. Oh, nope, okay, that's fine.
I don't think that was a punish, but it was...
Got the job done.
Yeah, exactly. Got the burst from TomTom as well. Nice whiff punish! Oh no!
That actually... It's okay. It's all part of the plan, but yeah, that genuinely was a footsie's pile bunker.
Yeah, that was sick.
Okay. Still though,
100% on TomTom. Oh my god, nice. Good patience there on the delay 2D.
Good blocks with the risk, look at the risk. Look at the risk!
Oh my god. Oh my blood.
Oh man. You know, Sammy, this is my expert analysis. I think Risk is a very good and strong mechanic. You know, it's very powerful if you're able to use it properly. You know what I mean?
My expert analysis is that blocking sucks.
Blocking is trash, dude. Why would you block?
Oof.
Is this why these two characters in top 4, like they're not blockers?
They're not
right?
definitely not blockers. Yeah,
And
absolutely.
Alpha and Soul are not blocking characters either, right? Imagine.
And think about it.
Okay, rollback. Rollback saved him. He thought he had the hit confirmed. What a mash on the 6K, and he's dead.
Yeah. Badom tried to get aggressive on the after the tech.
I guess the other messed up thing is like 5K is a really good button for Leo to press that makes him jump forward, right?
Yeah.
And like the common way to interrupt Slayer pressure is just to have like a forward advancing button to catch him doing handy stuff or doing backdash stuff. And
Yeah, just forward moving buttons, active buttons, anything that controls space well.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah, this won't kill. It will kill actually. I knew it would kill. I knew it would kill. It was so obvious that it was going to kill. Sammy, why did you tell me it wasn't going to kill?
I'm sorry.
I forgive you, Sammy. It's okay.
I'm getting back into the thick of it. I don't know all the numbers
Okay.
yet.
That's why I'm here to tell you correct things and
Thank
not
you.
not wrong things. I would never say anything wrong in my time.
I am
Anyway, we still have our 3rd place tiebreaker. You know, Badop has a chance to redeem himself. We're just waiting on Learn.
Yeah, that seems like a tough matchup.
Yeah.
It seems like a matchup where you have to be right in neutral and then be right on Oki as well constantly, and it's
Yeah.
very
I think getting past Gunflame is very annoying for Slayer, right? Because like your ways around it are very telegraphed, and you know I don't think Soul really struggles to cover any of them. But
Yeah, there's like, there's like a few things that you love versus Slayer. One of them's like a very active Oki situation, like charge stun edge, gunflame, stuff like that. And also buttons that control a lot of space without too much risk.
right.
And yeah, it's Leo, Soul, Kai, they all have those things.
All right. Well, I'm waiting to hear back from Learn here. I'm going to give him, let's say 2 minutes here, before we go ahead and just give the 3rd place to Badomptir. So, grand finals still got to have MKG versus TomTom. We did see them. They did actually play in the final round of Swiss there, where MKJ took that 2-0 over TomTom. But this will be a 1st to 3 here, so a little bit more time for adaptations to happen.
And it was like a easing it, like MKJ was definitely getting better through that set. Like the game 2 was very strong, but it wasn't like, it definitely feels like TomTom with a little bit more time we've seen like some TomTom magic ensue in like game 3. So we'll see if that's possible again.
Okay, I just saw the post from Learn. He is on his way. I saw me poking at him in stream chat. So
Bert,
Ernie.
no worries.
Yep. Yeah, tried to catch people. We do 3rd place tiebreakers pretty much if players want to do the 3rd place tiebreaker. So
Yeah, it's get one more game out of a single limb.
yeah.
That's what we're here for. Why we do Swiss. We're here for games.
More games.
That's why I like between like Rev Tuesday and TXT, I feel like you get a lot of competitive games. Yeah, I get like 8 games from Rev Tuesday, and then you get like 5 minimum for TXT Swiss. Like,
yeah,
pretty ballin'.
All right, so here we go. Again, 1st to 2 here. It is just a tiebreaker.
Yes. All right. Well, still though, like we've seen Badom have very effective offense, right? And all right,
Yes.
the first forward dash cross up has been successful. The 2D, man.
Ugh. Yeah,
Right,
either
there's
person.
I swear IDJH into the cross-up forward dash is unblockable. I've never blocked it.
Ugh.
Oh. Yeah,
Okay,
you want to
okay,
reverse
okay.
that. Look at all that meter on Madamp though. He's ready to RPS. He's ready to RPS. He's ready to swing.
Hey.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care about this. He doesn't care about this.
It's kind of a bad situation though.
Ah, well, he has 100 meters. He's gonna RPS. See, he's just waiting. He's just waiting.
Hey, yeah.
Let's go. He is alive though. What a blitz! So that was a great blitz, but doesn't get the combo off of it. Okay, can we kill? Uh huh. Oh no!
The super really not killed
Oh
her?
no! I think it would have killed. I think it would have killed, but
I think so too.
I don't know. I mean, maybe learned it. Sometimes you don't believe, right? Like you don't want to spend like meter and not killed, right? That's
It's true.
really bad. That's really scary. It's really scary. So I understand learn not committing. Nice.
Yeah, a little high on the block there. Boom, boom.
Alright, there's DP. Alright, nice dead angle.
Oh, looking for another one.
The long dash cross up. He got the long dash cross up, dude. Okay, nice throw. The forward dash is throwable, but out of range of the Fafnir and just presses forward dash.
Oh!
Yeah. Goodbye. Goodbye. Farewell.
I think that was all intentional from Madamp. The block, the DPRC, you have no more meter, and now you cancel into anything, you eat a burst stock.
Exactly. Yeah. No. It was definitely intentional, and I do like the use of burst stock there. It was just smart.
Yeah.
And if I was playing Axel, I would DP there. You know. That's how you know.
Yep.
Okay. I get these
That
forward
felt
dashes.
like the longest forward dash ever.
Again, it's like pressing a 5-frame jab, except it teleports you, man.
Yeah.
It's a good Abari option. Okay, well he gets caught this time. Gunflame 2 active. Okay. Drops the combo though.
Lawrence missed that combo, I think, a couple of times now. Definitely hurts to not get these knockdowns on Slayer, but still continuing the pressure here. Side switch. Madamp with the pressure. Doesn't hold back far enough because of the proximity guard. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's... Unfortunately, Slayer, I think meter is important so that he doesn't die to Gunflame like that, right?
Yeah.
But, yeah, Dandy is hard, but Lawrence still gets the round win.
I feel like Madamp needed to get the punish on that DP, though. Like, cross him back up into the corner.
Yeah, I think so, too, but...
Oop. Then a revolver for the knockdown. Ooh, finds a knockdown here. Oh, counter hit. It's late. No!
Disaster.
Okay,
Wait,
no.
okay,
Could have been worse. Could have been worse.
It's fine.
Could have been worse.
Come on, Madamp. You can't be letting these opportunities get away from you. DP. I don't like that I don't like that OTG. I don't like that OTG, and I don't like this Grand Viper.
That was this is messy. I'm just gonna do it, Grand Viper. Gonna need one more.
Oh, he drops burst save combo.
Help!
Oh, that was a great forward jump from Madamp. His movement has been really, really good, honestly.
Yeah,
Like-
it feels like for most of they're making great reads on when they're gonna use Gunflame and then punishing it.
That was dangerous, but still. Ooh, yeah. Can be thrown.
One more time.
and There it is. Up, Fafnir, Run Flame, 6P. Nice, we have the optimal. Alright. 50 meter on Madamp though.
Nice backdash cancel.
Oh,
and
nice.
takes corner.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be a DP input, but maybe got crossed up. Oh, Madamp's looking
100%. No meter. Yeah, Learn has to stave off this time right now. Try to get back into that 25% range before they can start playing. Oh, there it is.
Okay.
Oh God.
Are we gonna immediate sweeper? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do now?
Shoot lasers.
He still got hit.
No.
Well, that was a good try from Learn. I mean, I think that's one of those situations where like I think Dragon Install was fine. It was fine that he Dragon installed there, but I think
Learn needed to send it more, I think. Did not send it enough.
well, like he did send it, but I think it would be better if he sent it in a different way, right? Like just run at Slayer. You know, your Dragon
Yeah.
Install Soul. You literally run faster than Chip. I'm pretty sure. You know,
You run faster than God himself.
yeah, I mean, he did become God. You really think about it.
That's true.
All right, grand finals. MKJ, TomTom. Will MKJ go 8-0, or will TomTom get revenge?
Yeah, definitely
5K.
one of those. I feel like we'll see if the TomTom magic can kick in fast enough to deal with MKJ's really, really strong decision making in this tournament so far.
Yeah, ooh, this is huge.
Okay, yeah.
I'd burst that too. But still, we're stuck in the. Never mind, we're not stuck in the other corner.
Nice 6H.
Yeah, the 6H. Nice. All right.
Does have
Look at all
100%
that-
meter.
Both of them have a lot of meter. Can we kill?
Wow.
Can we kill from here? Can we kill from here? I think we can. Yeah. Nice.
Really betted
meter
on the
dump.
blitz at 100%, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. You know, MKG's been really aggressive with these blitzes. I'm not sure if he's doing them on reaction or if he's just like making a read, right?
Yeah.
I think TomTom caught onto it, right? I guess if he's guessing wrong in situations like that, then he is just making a read, right?
hmm
Yeah, has to respect this. Oh no. Right? Good
Oh.
S/slash kick. Are we trying to unblockable him?
Yeah.
Can you do that with Elfo grenade?
If they were doing anything, the timer would still continue to tick down during their freeze, right?
Yeah,
I
but, like,
believe
what-
you can do it, but MKJ was just holding back the whole time, so
Yeah. Okay. TomTom trying to beat burst. Just finish your combos, please.
Oh. One more time?
Oh no. Oh, drop the
Worrying
combo.
about burst?
Oh no, TomTom, are you gonna regret
Yeah.
baiting the burst? I think. Oh man, just finish your combos. Finish your combos, please. Or learn to react, please. Okay. All right, great start though, but far slash is too big.
MKJ's had some really good responses to back turn, though. Oh, no.
Yep.
Oh, out of the corner.
Yeah, loose the corner. Okay. Nice. Extra block stun from the grenade.
Risk is pretty high up, but MKJ has meter.
This is the air throw. And we're stuck again. We're stuck unless. Oop. Nice. Great catch. That was a great catch. But yeah,
Nice.
MKJ has the reactions. We're getting away from the grenade. Okay. TomTom, can we do it?
Holds the meter from both sides, actually. You see right there? YR sees the early part of it. No, it's not going to connect. TomTom with the meter lead as well. Counter
What a
hit.
great catch. Can't convert. Oh no.
RC, yeah, and they're not going to get the burst yet. Oh! Nice. RC gets the pressure going. Burst back into the corner.
Watch out for sniper. He's gonna sniper. Okay, never mind. He's not gonna sniper. I think TomTom was definitely thinking about it though, and I guess MKJ knew that he knew.
Yeah. Tried to like find the time to get in before sniper became a factor. There was that moment right before that situation where it was like it felt like that TomTom could get the opportunity though. Oof. Constant buttons in TomTom's face looking for that opening.
Nice
Nice
backdash. Oh yeah, couldn't get a button out fast enough. He has to double jump and do nothing, man. He has to do nothing. Oh my god. Oh no, and it's all. Yeah, oh, that was almost
my
catastrophe.
god.
That was almost catastrophe. Lucky break. Lucky break. Lucky break.
Yeah, good position here. Knockdown, a lot of meter. Oh, goes for the crossout. Had the corner positioning for it.
High or low. Oh, nice beta dead angle was rewarded, and MKJ will hold the burst.
Yeah.
Okay. Playing it a little safe.
TomTom does have the meter, so it would have been a little scary to do it. Might as well carry and use it in a better spot here in the second round.
Yeah. Oh, and there's a sniper too.
Nice late tech jump K. Gonna get the burst for that.
Yeah, I think he tried to bait it too. Okay.
Ugh.
There we go. There we go.
Nice. What, dude? MKJ's defense in those situations have been so good.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And yeah, just jump in JD YRC. Why not?
One more time. Ooh.
Okay. Lucky flash. But Elfelt, wake up! It's too slow. People miss their meaties. Okay.
Ugh. Oh, 6P or 6H. Knockdown
Can't
once
kill,
again.
but... Okay, I mean, we can win off. She's too far. She's too far.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty poor knockdown, but no meter
Okay.
and gets the kill.
Whew. Okay.
That
Okay.
was tough. That was tough.
1-1. 1-1. This is first to 3. This is first to 3. TomTom is sweating his ass off, man. Okay. Immediate burst, I respect it. But back into the fire. He just keeps getting hit. He keeps getting smacked. Okay.
Nice. Finds an opportunity, looking for it. Second time's a charm.
Yep.
Gonna get a good knockdown here, but MKJ has all the defensive options ready. Looking for something here.
We're playing around dead angle, I think. He just wants a super. He just wants a super confirm. That's all.
Knockdown. Gonna get
It
this
worked
set
well.
up.
Yeah, it worked well for him in Swiss. It's working well for him now. Oh. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. This weak hit Shinshoryu. Oh no! Plus frame still. Oh, gets hit by the Rekka. Pressure continues. MKJ not spending the burst yet, but gets hit by backturn K.
I think not spending the burst is fine, but he pays for it. He pays for it. He thought he could get away with it.
It's a tough spend for sure. Oof. Gonna burst right there. Early in the second round, if you get to the third one, you will get it back. But yeah, bonks on the head.
I think what I don't know. I'm not sure. Never mind. But yeah, the 60s they've been so effective so far, and
yeah, they've worked for the most part.
Stuck in the corner. Good flash kick this time.
Yeah, flash kick through the command grab.
Oh, not the OS thing. Has to use burst. This is still doable for TomTom, but gotta get. Yeah, it's.
Yeah, we're going back into that mode again where MKJ felt like life lead and has meter, doesn't need to get aggressive.
He's got it. He's got it.
Yeah. RC.
Nice.
Keep it simple. Yeah, they did actually something very similar in their first set where MKJ like had that lead and just sent that bridle, but that time TomTom was ready for it and backed up and got it to whiff and for the punish.
Right. Yeah. Being very keenly aware of the spacing. And TomTom has the lead. His revenge. It may be his. Oh yeah, that's unblockable. It's fine. Not a knockdown. Backdash.
Yeah, it gets an early burst.
Knocks away the grenade.
Not a bad situation from TomTom. If they can find a knockdown here before MKJ gets that 50%. Oh no. Okay, not so bad. Could be worse. Let's just back up out of range. Nice reaction.
Okay, but TomTom. Oh yeah, 3 frames.
Into the other corner we go.
Okay.
Oh, gets out of the corner. Has that meter. They get a hit.
Nice.
Oh, my blood.
We're alive.
One more chance. Nice. Blitz on the overhead. Gets out of the corner.
With the 6P again.
And the 6P rears its ugly
Anyway,
head.
I think I figured out what TomTom's trying to catch. He's trying to catch backdash button, and he's trying to time the backturn S to catch the button. That's one of at least that's one of the things he's looking out for, right?
Right.
Close slash air. You're not the only one who has a broken close slash Elfo.
Oof.
Okay. Nice S boom.
Wow, H boom.
Oh. Alright.
Oh, he did PR.
Yeah. Ooh. That was dangerous. It worked out. We still have the corner positioning. Yeah.
That earned so much space from MKJ.
Yeah, once the grenade was on him. Whoa, this is good. This is good. This is really good. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. All right, MKJ, what do? You have so much meter.
Oof.
Oh,
nice. No punish.
Still though, the risk is building up.
What a backdash!
Finally gets the backdash.
Nice block.
Oh, not good enough though. And MKJ, this is doable. Just don't get flash kicked. Oh, he wanted to go so bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
still gets it. 50%. Don't do it!
Oh no. I think the moment TomTom jumped, it was just a rough situation, right? Because if you air dash, his air dash is kind of slow. Maybe he's worried that MKJ just moves a crosshair over.
I think they jumped and they FD'd and blocked Pineberry and immediately threw him out of 50% range, and then it felt very tough.
Yep. Anyway, last game. This is game 5, and good start for MKJ so far. Oh, that beats the 5H. Ooh, nice. Oh my God, they're moving.
Angles are being considered right now. Oh my God, H-boom.
Oh
nice.
My God, has to burst that. Knocks a grenade away too. So, okay. Yeah, forces 50 meter.
Nice.
Nope,
Gonna get a good situation here, but TomTom has resources.
Yeah, he does have super against shotgun. Oh, MKJ's waiting for. He was trying to predict it, but TomTom wouldn't give it to him.
Backdash into corner into 5K.
All right, dead angle. No dead angle.
Yeah.
Can't get enough meter. Can't get enough meter.
Goes low. No, high again. The delay 2D.
TomTom's on tournament point. Can he close it out? Can he overcome this matchup?
Oh my God. Oh, no Oki in that situation. Gets away with it.
Bro. And MKJ on the ropes. Oh, he's pressing.
Oh. Doesn't have the meter for any defensive options just yet. Burst is about to come back for MKJ.
Okay.
Oh, counter hit bridle.
Can't get the combo though. Oh, that was so active, man.
Patience. Does have the meter now.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get got. He doesn't want to get got by super. That's why he keeps putting the shotgun away.
No.
But he drops. He's trying to be burst safe, but he drops the combo.
Out of the corner, JD goes the wrong way.
Nice.
There it is.
All right.
Doesn't work out.
But it's such a weak punish though.
Gives TomTom another chance.
I mean, 100 meter. You have to move. You have to move. Oh no, TomTom a little too patient. Final. We got a real match.
Burst on both sides as well. Counter hit. Give MKJ opportunity, but doesn't get any Oki off of it.
Yeah, he can pull out a grenade because it was still active. Nice.
Yeah, swipe back in, trying to avoid sniper.
The backdash. No combo. Okay, no extended combo at least. Gets one from this though. Where do we burst? We're trying to avoid it as best we can. Uh-oh.
Shotgun S at the right time, but doesn't get the combo.
Yeah, he keeps trying to do like a burst safe spacing and keeps messing it up as a result. TomTom, what can you do with this?
Good patience from TomTom, but we need to get something started.
Yeah. Please. No, you can't do H-boom. You can't do H-boom.
No! Oh my God! Everything was so sad at that last moment.
That is the biggest plate of spaghetti I've ever seen.
Oh.
MKJ gonna be your champion for TXT as a really good grand finals.
All TomTom wanted was an H-boom. All he wanted was an H-boom. Nothing else.
What if you wanted an H-boom, but Elfeld said?
Said, misconfit.
Ugh. Great stuff. And good week for MKJ.
Yeah. Anyway, we have our...
that's the schedule.
Yeah, we have our new TXT schedule coming up. We got yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, next week we're gonna have a double elimination bracket. You know, so if you hate playing games, you know, you can just play 2 games and be out. You know.
Yeah.
So
Unfortunately, this month, due to ASEN and Combo Breaker happening on the 15th and 22nd, we will be taking those weeks off, as most of our team will not be available on the 15th, and obviously on the 22nd, y'all will be at Combo Breaker anyway. So,
well, happens to be a 5 Thursday month though, so we'll make still get 3. Not so bad.
Combo Breaker this month. That's crazy, man.
I know it's can you believe it? 2 weeks away.
2 weeks away.
Wait, 2 weeks? I thought it was 3 weeks.
It's
2 weeks. It's 2 weeks.
Christmas. It's the Christmas meme.
Oh, okay.
It's 2 weeks away.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah, Oxy, can you believe it? It's in 2 weeks.
I can't believe it.
Anyway, congratulations MKJ for winning this week. Great showing. Made it close last set against Tom. Tom second place. Badomt took third place in our tiebreaker, and then shout outs to the rest of our top 8. Learn, Espada, Jigs, SBZ, and Pork Bun. As mentioned, this will be the only Swiss bracket this month, as next week we'll be going for our classic double elimination bracket. Is there anything going on throughout the rest of the month you guys would like to shout out, or anything else?
It's 2 weeks away. Combo Breaker.
All right, it's Combo Breaker. It's 2 weeks away. All right, well, then that will do it for us this week. It sounds like we'll see you guys next week for more double elimination Xrd matches. This weekend is TNS Xrd. Thank you, Jam Keyscape, for shouting that out. So that will be on Sunday, the 4th. Will be happening. So double elimination bracket. TNS generally hosts a pretty big bracket when they do. So and we like to get out there and support them. So double check that and sign up for that.
All right. Thanks everyone for watching. See you next time. Play more Guilty Gear.
Lily, not change the beat. The sky is not the same no more today. There is no turning back. Lily, not change the beat. Covers are all we judge books by today. If they are shiny or not, every page inside is meaningful as always. But no one's gonna read them out again. Oh, please don't wait for me, darling. Stay out of the cold rain, for your heart may become rusty. Oh, please don't wait for me, darling. Just stand there in the sea. Your soul is right now. You don't need to wait, need to wait, need to wait for us. Soft no more today. They change the cold and sad. Really, you never change. They all